Welcome to the official, unofficial Sea of Thieves podcast, a podcast dedicated to Sea of Thieves and other rare games, but mainly Sea of Thieves. Today, we are discussing the Summer of Sea of Thieves event, but also the Hunters of the Deep. And I'm happy to announce that the man with the golden voice is back to record another episode with me.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back. Got my new PC up and running. I'm very happy to be doing the Sea of Thieves thing again.
All right, welcome. I'm actually happy finally to record with you again. I mean, got kind of sick of Uniball all the time, let's be fair. So before we go into our discussion, I want to note that we won't do messages in a bottle in this episode. I'm trying to reduce the length of my episodes for various reasons, which I won't go into now, but rest assured, you can still put your questions in the comments, and we will do an entire podcast that is just going to be answering those questions. So, with the public announcement out of the way, let's go into the Summer of Sea of Thieves, or, the summer events, as other people like to call it. This event started halfway through August and ends at the end of September. So during this event, players are tasked with some rehash challenges, let's be fair, to earn different titles, doubloons, and even some exclusive cosmetics. These challenges range from turning in 20 trophy fish to defeating 20 players in arena. Spoilers, one of them is way more fun to do.
Clearly it's the fishing.
Clearly it's the fishing. So how do you feel about this event as a whole, Old Buccaneer?
It's pretty fun so far. I've been just kind of taking my time going through all the different challenges and stuff. There's quite a lot. I gotta say it's more complex than I thought it was going to be to land all these in that month and a half that we have to do it. So, but it's fun.
It's a bit overwhelming when you see the list, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff is relatively hard to get. Some of the arena stuff specifically.
Like, can you give us an example?
There's one of them, you have to shoot yourself onto a cruise ship. I always find that one difficult. Because being in arena, sometimes it's difficult just to get people in. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did it very naturally. I'm really happy with it. I think my second match when I was trying to go for the events, I knew this was one of the hardest ones, so I went for it straight away. Most of the other ones are quite easy. Unless you really struggle, you need to get into the top 3 10 times 2. Like if you're not good at arena. Well, on the other hand, it's top 3, right? So how hard can it be? If you just stay alive, you should probably get third place quite easily. Killing 20 players may be a bit difficult for some persons, but on the other hand, you got till the end of September, so it's quite lenient time. I'm actually almost done with all my events. Recording this the 30th of August. Almost done. Only need the grog balls, everybody in the hot tub, and that's it. Oh, and one service announcement. Well, not really a service announcement, but the trophy fish. That one is bugged for some people, and it is from me. So I went to the forums, and apparently that one, if you click on view goals, it says it's completed if you did it. But when you go to the overview, it still says 3 out of 4. So at the moment of recording, that one is not working properly. You wanted to say something about the hot tub one?
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones I'm missing too. I sat in the hot tub and even begged people to come over and drink with me, and nobody would do it.
There are 2 around that. You need to raise your tankard. It needs to be a Glorious Sea Dog tankard too. And you need at least 1 member of each crew. And I've done that a couple of times when I was sleeping. Like everybody was in it, but it didn't lock for nobody. So
maybe that's
try it again with the galleon. Maybe that's the thing that will make a difference.
Maybe it might be bugged too then, because I did have people in the hot tub with me and we were all drinking. If I had everybody at the same time, because there's a lot of people and everybody's drunk and there's puke everywhere and you're staggering around, so it's hard to see who's in there, right? So.
So it didn't look. I need to look for the forums for that one too. I need to do a little bit more experimenting. All the rest of the ones are working. So how do you feel about the events overall? Do you think they're fun, or do you think they're a bit rehashed? Because I've got a bone to pick with some of them, if I'm honest.
I don't think this takes place of an actual update, but I've mentioned that before. I like the daily challenges. I like this kind of stuff because it's like it's a large daily challenge. You could kind of look at it as, but I don't feel like it's a content update. So I'm a
It's
little
not. No.
less, yeah, I'm a little less excited about these. I'm like, yeah, okay. If I do them, I do them. If I don't, I don't. But when you're kind of out
Yeah.
sailing and you're playing and you're doing stuff, you unlock them anyways, so they're not that difficult.
I think it's
Yeah.
actually really smart of them to provide us with some easy content for them to make, some rewards for us to earn, just so we play when there's no update. I don't know if they, planned for this because the update got delayed, the one that's coming out right now. They kind of hinted at it on Gamescom. Dogs are coming,
Mhm.
like that's a fun thing. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. We're not going to talk about Gamescom, sadly, because this podcast is called Summer Events, so we'll do that. But some exciting things are coming. It could be that that update was planned earlier, I think it was, and that we were going to get the summer challenges regardless. Either way, it's fine. It's nice. It's a nice thing to do. Keeps us busy. Some of them, however, I don't agree with, even though I've done them a second time, because there's one event where you need to be on the Skeleton Thrones again with another crew. And I'm like,
Oh
come
yeah.
on, Rare. I've already done this. I mean, it wasn't that fun for most people, the first place. I mean, I had fun, but I don't want to do it again. I've already done that accommodation. And there are a lot more of those, by the way, that, oh, like, this is accommodation. Like with the grog balls too, kill
Hmm.
10 drunken skeletons. That was an accommodation for the Curse Cannonballs event back when
Hmm.
they got released. I'm like, I've done this, Rare. I've done this. Why do I need to do this again? Just, I know, this is not content. Like, if you say, oh, join an alliance for an event, or eat fruit for an event, or do flame heart for the summer event, that's fine because we're doing it anyways, right? Just a nice reminder. We get a reward for playing. But I don't like the rewards where we need to do accommodations again that I've already done.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The
that's
skeleton
my two
throne one's
cents
going
on
to
it.
be pretty tough, I think, because you're going to have to
Yeah,
find
well,
somebody, make sure that they want to participate, then find a
mm,
skeleton throne, and then like, please, let's just do this together for the next 20 minutes, and they may not want to.
yeah,
So,
no, exactly. And we did it too. And but we actually wanted to do four of them that day, and we end up trying to get the skeleton thrones, and everybody needs to get in the throne, of course. And there's a lot of waiting, and you're not really gaining anything, and you're also not really having fun. But you want a reward. Obviously, you want a reward.
yeah.
So I think some of those events could be a little better. I don't mind doing a lot of them. If you have a month and a half to complete it, it's fine, an entire list, but please don't rehash everything. Just keep it easy. Keep it easy. Having said that, like I think they also did it because of a lot of newer players, because they haven't done the Skeleton Thrones. Like it can be very overwhelming for them for all the accommodations, right? They have no idea that
Oh, yeah.
Skeleton Thrones might be even one of them. And thanks to this event, they will be reminded for it. So I kind of get why they did it, but as a older player, I don't like it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, for sure. And yeah, that's a very good
Uh,
point, because newer players who come in who try to do the skeleton thrones, again,
mhm.
if it's not even an event where a lot of people are trying to do it, say like the summer events, it would be
Mhm.
virtually impossible for you as a player to be like, hey, random person who's doing their own thing, come find this throne with me and sit in it. And they're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm
Yeah.
just going to sink you and take
Nope,
your
we're not gonna
treasure.
do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did that like 6 months ago. Like, forget it. No. So,
Falling for
yeah.
this one. I know this one.
This at least helped them get the accommodation of being with another crew. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, someone's fine. Joining an alliance, that's fine. You can do that. You can have some fun with
Hmm.
that. But let players, decide what they're gonna do with the alliance after that, right?
Right.
So I don't know. Like some I like, some I don't. And I think the hot top one not really registering the trophy fish not registering. That's just annoyances. Hopefully they'll get ironed out. But what do you think of the rewards? And let's talk about all of them. You get some equipment, you get some emotes, a
Hmm.
figurehead, a cutlass, some boots, and of course we can't forget about the titles. To give a little bit of context, you only need to complete 36 of the events to unlock all the rewards. But if you want to unlock all the titles, you do need to finish all of them if you want all the titles. So how do
Yes.
you feel about the rewards?
The rewards are pretty cool. The fact that we get 5 lions is a little strange.
Yeah. Is
But
it
I guess,
5?
it's
Yeah,
all,
it is
it's
5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 5 courage lions, I think they're called. What are they called? Prominent figurehead of courage, yeah. I mean, they're
Yes.
cool, right? It's, I
Mm-hmm.
like the stuff when you just get free stuff for unlocking various events. The
Yeah.
emotes are nice. You can get lion boots, which I saw a guy in the arena last week that had them. I was like, oh, those are kind of neat. I don't think they match anything, though, so I don't know if you're going to see many people wearing them. And then you get a
Yeah.
sword as well, which is pretty cool, the courage sword. It kind of looks like the arena sword a little bit, without the
Well,
feathers.
yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. Yeah. But
Yeah,
those
it's a cool
rewards were
looking.
already given out before, right? Did you know that?
Which ones?
The boots, the cutlass, and the legendary figurehead of courage.
Oh, I had no idea.
There was an arena event. I think you got I don't know exactly, but I think you got like 2 weeks to get in first place 20 times. It was something like that. It was
Oh, yeah, I
easy
do remember
for
that.
me, I know, but a lot of people were complaining that it was too hard. And it's only easy for me because I play with a crew that's better than I am.
So you just let your crew do all the work for you, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean,
Okay, all right.
it's a co-op
Yeah,
game, right? That's how it works,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Go team, go do the thing for me. Go make me some
We've done
awards.
this together. Look at all these
Yay,
fish I've caught
yay,
in the
team.
meantime.
That's hilarious.
So, but some of those rewards they were already there. So, do you think that's fair? Like rehashing that rewards because basically it's all those rewards you can earn again now, right? It's the boots, the cutlass, and the figurehead. So, oh, now we're
Yeah.
gonna get them again. But hey, I've won 20 times or whatever it was, and now you're giving them away again for other events. That's I don't know. I feel
Gypped.
maybe yeah, a little bit. Do you think that's a fair
Yeah.
argument?
Yeah, I could see that for sure. It would be nice if they were at least different. You could change the
Hmm.
color or something.
Yeah,
Because I know that you're a big collector, right? I mean, you're an achievement and a collector guy in this game. I'm less so. I kind of
for
get
this
them.
game, yes.
Yeah, I get mine if I get them, or if there's something really
Hmm.
specific that I want. But if it's stuff like this, I'll probably end up getting them all just because I play a lot. But I'm not actively targeting collecting any one of these things. So,
Yeah, gotcha.
but it would be
Yeah,
nice
you'll
for guys like
probably
you to put in the effort to get something new.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Oh well,
and the
I'll get
titles are pretty
all the
cool.
titles, right? They are
Yeah,
cool, yeah. But they're also numbered, which kind of itches that scratch that you want to complete them too. Because all the
right. Yeah,
titles
yeah,
have Roman numerals too, and you're like, if I got 3, I want to get 4 and 5 too, right? Because I want to have the set. And there's also
yep,
one that's exclusive to Pirate Legends. So how do you
yep.
feel about that? That only certain events can be completed by Legends? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I don't know. Legends are always screaming about having their own content, so I could see why Rare did it. It makes me think,
Yeah, but
though.
is this the right way to do it? Because you say, all right, you can have this as a Pirate Legend, but somebody like who's not PL, he can't complete this event, right? Because you'll be locked out of 4 of those uh, events, 4 of those
Yeah,
challenges. You can't complete, and you
that's
can't complete
true.
the set of titles for this event. So is that the right way?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. With the fact that they're reusing a lot of titles and a lot of stuff, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
rewards, you might see this come back again in a different
Mm.
format. So, if you're not Pirate Legend now, maybe in 6 months when this comes back, say they do a winter challenge. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they use the same titles and the same rewards again, and you're Pirate Legend now, you'll have that opportunity.
Mm.
Because, Rare's
Yeah,
already
maybe.
established that they are going to reuse these things, right? They're not a
Yeah.
one-time, even though they don't say they're never going to reuse them, they're not saying they're also a one-time use. So, there's a chance that you could get this down the road. So,
Yeah, maybe. It will be something called different, right? Because the title for the Legends is now Legend of the Sun.
true.
And in the winter it should be, I don't know, Legend of the
Snow.
Snowflake or something like
I don't know.
something like that.
Maybe
Something like that.
it's difficult if you're a collector for sure.
Yeah, I mean, but on the other hand, let's be fair. If you're a collector, you're already Pirate Legend. You're already Pirate Legend.
That's true. Yeah,
And
it
if you're
does.
still not, and you really want that title, you can get PL in a month. Don't worry, you can get there if
Yeah,
you grind it.
yeah, exactly. If you're the type of person that's gonna try to collect everything, you're gonna be Pirate Legend already, or very close. Or you, like you said, you'll grind through it super fast just to get to Pirate Legend.
So you think we're gonna get more of these events now?
I think so. I think this is a Rare's had a pattern of doing these events now. They do them every few months. There's, like you said, there's the arena one, there's the summer one. There was that one where we had to go re-explore the Devil's Roar. So it's becoming a thing. It's part of their content curriculum. In between
I
releasing actual features and new updates that have substance, they throw in these little ones to keep people entertained. So
Yep, and I get that, and I'm happy for that because we didn't have an update this time, and we had this before too. I think it was called Lost Treasures, where they did some quality of life changes, but it wasn't really an update. And I was always thinking about maybe they had something more to keep us, entertained over the next month, and these events are perfect for that. Me personally, I would like them to get some voyages too, especially for Athena's, because like every month I'm doing Athena's to get my ledger up there. I'm also not 20, I'm really close, but that's beside the point. But it's
that's sweet.
always it's always Thieves Haven, right? That's still the best way to do. I'm getting sick of Thieves Haven. Like it's my favorite island still, but I want to do my Athena's run somewhere else too. So hopefully we'll if they have another quality of life update or not really giving us something, at least give us, some new voyages like a new Athena's run. Like keep the Thieves Haven one, but make a Crescent Isle one too, or I don't know, Wanderer's Refuge or something like that. I mean, just
Right.
to entertain us a little bit when you don't have an update. But that's how I feel.
Yeah, that would be good.
Do you think Rare is on track with this event? Do you think they're handling it well, the events, or do you think they can make it better?
Yeah, I think these are
Just
fine.
fine.
I mean, they're meant as filler, just for things to do while
Mm-hmm.
you play. So I'm fine with them as they are.
All right. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said before, I don't want events that are accommodations. I want them to be easy to complete, but you will need to play the game if you want to complete them. That's how I would like to see it. Plus, there should be a way to check it in game, your progress, instead of going to the website each time. Something the developers can do to please the players a little bit.
Yeah, having it integrated into the game would be helpful. I think you and I talked about this before as well when all of these mid update events started. But they at least put it on the front screen now to tell you that
Mm-hmm.
there is an event going. So I mean, they've started that part. But yeah, an
Yeah.
actual ledger or something to be able to say, you hit tab instead of going to your missions or your emissaries. You go to the update, and then boom, it's right there, and you're like, today's update is do this, and this week's
Mm-hmm.
thing is do this, and this event that's running runs from X to X, and it's do this. Integrated
Yep.
into the system the same way all of your other updates and achievements have been done. But I'm sure that's probably a lot of work, and people are working from
Mm-hmm.
home. There's COVID. They have other things they want to do. This is a lower priority thing. I can understand.
I think so too. And they said that they're going to do it eventually, but
Yeah.
they just want to get the content out first and worry about all the interfaces later.
Yeah.
So for those who are wanting that, they are working on it. It's coming eventually, and it also shows that they're not done with events at all. And I think we're always going to get one. Like each month, there will always going to be an event up, I think.
Hmm.
So, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing for the most part, as long as I'm not on holiday.
Right. Exactly.
I think we talked about this before. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add about the Summer of Sea of Thieves, summer challenges?
No, just fun. It's fun.
All right.
Okay.
And this is not the only event that's up. It's not the Summer of Sea of Thieves isn't the only event active. We also
Hmm.
have the Hunters of the Deep event, which sends players hunting for shark teeth. You can do some challenges to earn a small amount, but the bulk of your teeth will be earned by killing megalodons. Earn 100 teeth, and you will be able to unlock an incomplete ship set themed around the Shrouded Ghost. The Shrouded Ghost is apparently a rare Megalodon, but sources differ on its existence, so I'm not 100% sure. The event will last to the 8th of September, if I'm correct, so it's probably going to be somewhat close to ending when this podcast released on YouTube. So, hey, if you still need to get some teeth, well, listen to the podcast first and then kill some sharks. So, how do you feel about this event?
This event I've been actually working towards because I think the Shrouded Ghost ship set looks really cool, even though it's not complete. And I think they said that it's going to go to the Emporium after the next update, so it's probably a ship set you can purchase the rest of if you haven't beat it. But it looks cool. I like it. I like the sails, for sure. I think that's my favorite part. But yeah, it's, I'm always running around smacking on Megalodons anyways, and now I get something for doing it. And of course, as soon as I try to do this event, none of the Megs show up. Or I get the plain old, hungering one, and I'm like, no, I don't want you. I don't want the Reg Meg. I want, the Ancient Terror or something. I know. So I've been working on those.
It's only one Shrouded Ghost. It's 100 teeth. You only need to kill one.
That's true. That would be amazing. I would love to get that one. But I don't think it exists either, so... but yeah, I think it's a short period of time, and I think if you play a fair amount, even if you nail, one or two Megalodons in a small play session, you should be able to complete it.
Yeah, it's not hard, and you get access challenges too, right? Like get the blue flame, light the blue flame on a beacon, turn in 10 pieces of shark meat, and for each of those, you can only do it once. And you'll earn 5 teeth. So if you're really close to it, you just need 5 or 10 more. Just do a couple of those events. If you want to check out what those are exactly, there are 5 you can find on the website, on the event hub, and you can also track your progress there. Well, I say that, but it doesn't show when you complete that one-off event. So you need to remember it in your head, like the olden days before the internet.
Oh, yeah. That's true. It doesn't. It just gives you the icon to tell you can do it once.
Yes, indeed. So, it would be nice if there was like a, what's it called, like a little V, like a little check mark. You've done it. It's a bummer, but it's all right. Not a big complaint. So let's get back to the ship because again, like I'm gonna complain about this because that's just the person I am. They done the same with the State of Decay ship. Beautiful ship set. I don't remember what we needed to do back then, but you could also earn half of it. So 4 pieces, and it excludes the capstan, the wheel, and the cannons, I think. Those are not included, but it does include the whole figurehead flag, and of course, those beautiful sails. I don't like this. Like, you can spin it 2 ways. First of all, you can say it's going to be an Emporium, it's going to cost money. But if you play this month, hey, you can get half for free, so you need to pay half money for it. But you can also look at it the other way, like, we give you this really cool ship, but if you want to complete it, you need to pay for it. And I feel like I'm more, what's it called? I'm more leaning towards the negative side. Sadly, it's just the way how I look at it. I don't like this practice, if I'm being honest.
I totally agree. I don't feel like it's a good model to say, here's half of a thing. You like it, now go pay money. Well, you put the effort into it. If you're willing to give away the ship, just have more events, make it harder to get the ship. Add more sharks, add more teeth, make people work to unlock that ship. And then if they don't unlock the ship, or they don't want to take the effort to take the time to go through the event, then they can spend the $20 and unlock the ship that way. But unlocking half is just that doesn't benefit anybody.
Nope.
Really.
Nope. And maybe and it's playing for those people who do want to complete all the sets, right? You give them a half set, like they're gonna be on everything. Shit, I'll pay for it. All right. And you don't want that because you can repeat it, and once you notice it works, and it probably will work because there are a lot of completionists out there. I know I don't really like it. So I would rather, like what you said, give them an opportunity to earn the entire ship set, maybe exclude the special figurehead and the special sails, because there were also special sails and special figurehead for the State of Decay ship. Like, it's not confirmed yet that it's going to be for the Star Ghost, but all the other heritage ships have it, right, in the Emporium. So I think we're going to have special sales and a special figure too for this one. So make it so that you can earn the base ship, and later you can buy the base ship again, but also the special figurehead and stuff like that. And that would seem fair to me. I think that's a way better way to approach this.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the special figurehead and the other part, you can usually buy those separately for like, I think it's 799 doubloons or whatever it is usually that come out. So you could buy just the pieces you want. But yeah, having to buy the whole ship just to get a couple of pieces is just that. Yeah, it doesn't sit very well.
Yeah. No, not really. So yeah, but it's a fun ship. I'm not gonna buy it eventually, but I am gonna go for all the shark teeth. But other thing that I think is not it could have been a little bit better is like an in-game counter of shark teeth, right? Because there's no picture of a shark teeth at all. Like all the material used, like design-wise for this event, it's we've got a new picture of the ship and a new picture of this. Is that a white megalodon? Oh, it looks weird. And that's about it. Like all the other pictures they used were already pictures they used in the past. Little Merrick sitting there, like from the Hunter's Hall event. Not the Hunter's Hall event. The when the Hunter's faction was introduced. So there's no picture of the teeth, and I would have liked that there was an in-game counter that count your teeth. I think that would be nice to check it like that instead of going to the website each time. But overall, I do like the event. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I also want to note that as a rare fan, I just want to say that Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie has a shark teeth around his neck. So I just want to note that Banjo-Kazooie hinted at this event back in 1998, sorry. So just saying, it all connects with each other. All the games are connected. Anything else you want to add about the Hunters of the Deep or the events in general?
No, they're just good filler between the main releases, which is fun. It's just fun.
All right. Yeah. No, I totally agree for the most part. So this is a short podcast for the first time in the entire history of this podcast. I'm actually quite happy with that because, like I said before, I wanna keep them a little bit shorter. So we've come to the end of this very short podcast. So if you like these discussions with members from the Sea of Thieves community, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Always appreciated, of course. And I would like to thank Old Buccaneer for, again, being amazing. And can you tell our listeners where they can find you?
Absolutely. You guys can find me on YouTube under Old Buccaneer and also on Twitch, same name.
I myself can be found on this very channel you are listening to this podcast on, so please subscribe if you don't want to miss any future podcasts. And after that, go to Old Buccaneer and subscribe to his channel as well. There is some really nice content there, even though he doesn't upload as frequently as other YouTubers.
Hey, my computer was broken. I got more coming.
All right, I can't wait. I'm craving for a small Buccaneer. So, I want to thank everybody for listening. You guys are amazing. I will hope you have a great day, and as always, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.